Yes, hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning to you all. Congrats on this incredible docuseries. Alan, I wanted to start with you because you have a known, for lack of a better word, falling out with Tupac years ago. So what inspired you to say yes to directing this docuseries?
Well, initially when the family approached me and the state approached me, I told them I don't think I want to do it. Not just because of the incident or disagreement and altercation that Tupac I had. I just didn't know if I wanted to jump back into a docuseries after the Defiant ones because it takes so much out of you. But then I realized I didn't understand his journey and his a lot about him that I thought I knew, and I wanted to understand. And I didn't know at the time when I agreed to do it, I go, wow, I want to understand him and I want to find him through his mother, because I was raised by a single activist mother. And that's when I made the decision, and boy, oh boy, did I bite off more than I could chew as far as that was concerned.
And Jamal, oh, go ahead.
No, I think what's great about that, I knew Afeni. I joined the Panthers at 15. Afeni immediately became, first she tried to send me home. I wouldn't go. She became my big sister, helped raise me. I'm one of the New York Panther 21. I knew Tupac since he was in Afeni's womb. You know what's interesting? I don't think you could know them and not bump heads at a certain point. I talk about all the great things that I got from Afeni and Tupac, but that's part, they were so passionate about life and what they believed. And I think what Alan captured, what we try to capture in the docuseries, was the good, the bad, and the totally honest, which is what Afeni and Tupac would have wanted, and which is why the experience of watching the documentary, as someone who knew them and lived with them, you feel like you really are spending time with them, the good, the bad, and the honest. And that legacy becomes even more powerful because you realize they're human beings struggling and overcoming in spite of, not because of, but in spite of all of the obstacles they had to overcome.
Amazing, and just the insight that you got, Jamal, you, but everybody else that you all were able to talk to. Alan, real quick before we go, what was one of the most surprising things that you learned about Tupac and Afeni?
Ooh, I mean, so many surprises. I didn't know that Afeni had defended herself in the Panther 21 trial. I was blown away by her closing statements, like, oh my God, talk about a woman way ahead of her time. And much appreciated learning that about her, and many other things that shocked me about her. On the Tupac side, I think, surprisingly, I was surprised by the abject poverty. I just didn't know that he had that many displacement issues. Right. Was all over, and how deep the poverty was. As close to when I even met him when he was getting famous, he was only 6 months, 9 months from when he did Digital Underground, was in Digital Underground from sleeping on couches and not knowing where his next meal was coming from. So that was shocking. An
incredible story, gentlemen. Thank you so much for bringing this to us. I mean, we learned so much about the parents behind the person that we think we know so well. So thank you. And Dear Mama premieres on April 21st on FX. You can also stream it on Hulu. It looks truly amazing.
Sounds like everyone will learn something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's always a story to be told. All right, everybody, make it a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.